2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Oh, that was pure. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
So far, so good.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for 5th. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. This one's for birdie. And you hold it. What a monster.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for par here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Currently a couple under for the round. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That should find the sand. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, well played. Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. They're not a bad shot, that one.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. "15 feet to the cup."
An important par save.
If it's up, it could be in. Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we have a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Time now for the 4th shot. Just 2 shots behind. Now this one's from downtown.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, just missed. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough.
Oh, can you believe it?
That was all luck, but listen, luck counts in this game. Mark me down for a 1, I say.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Currently at -3 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Putting for birdie.
Looking good.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And Rich, we're heading into the back 9 now, but I'm still thinking about that ace on the front. What a beauty that was.
Unreal. I gotta say, to watch that ball go into the hole was awesome. This player is still flying high.
Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the pitching wedge here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That will work. Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. This one might just sneak off the fairway. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. And this from the greenside rough. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. They're nicely holed. Currently in first position. This hole is a par 4, but it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Absolutely flushed. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Well struck. Currently -5. Currently in the lead. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 20 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's tracking. And in it goes for the par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And he's down there.
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Good shot there. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
Well played. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for first. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 7. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This for back-to-back birdies.
"13 feet to the hole."
This is what they have left for a par.
It was on a good line. And well holed. Let's move on. Currently at -5 now for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
This one heading to the bunker.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh, that's unlucky. The buried line, the bunker. Doesn't get much harder. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hold.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
This one might roll into the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Just a stroke behind the leader.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Surely it's going to.
And with that putt, concludes this players round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.